So new tab, and this is our cash flow. Let's go over to our final solution. Final solution, boy, sounds like the Nazis. Somebody got the humor there. Copy. I'm just copying this A1 through B8. And I'm pasting. And obviously I gotta fix it up. I'm gonna delete this stuff. Okay. All right. So what are all my revenues? Now this is not September past. This is an estimate for September future. So thinking of September or November, you could fill any block, any month in that you want. This is just some month. What goes in here? Well, we have an expected value for what? For how much time? Huh? 1 week. Our estimated or our expected revenue was for 1 week, right? Our table covers 1 week of time, summed up, probabilistically worked through to an expected value for 1 week. So how do I get a month, a typical month's revenues? Well, 4.3 is what we use. Why do we use 4.3? Well, if you take a real year of 52 weeks and you divide it by the real number of months, which is 12, what do you get? 4.3333, I think. So if you round that off to your average month is 4.3 weeks. Okay, that's what we use. So our expected value times 4.3. So let's do equals. Go to our expected value, which is right here. Okay, times 4.3. Enter. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in. There you go. Oh, boy. Let me zoom a little bit farther. There. Expected value, S17 is where the expected value was, times 4.3. That gives me my monthly projected revenues. Okay? Expenses. Do you remember that? That was one of the first things we did. What are our monthly expenses? Well, we can go back. Let's do the whole thing over again here. So we're going to equal the sum, okay, of our whole week, right? That's our week from morning till night, Sunday through Saturday. So we're summing all of that. And then, what do we do with that? Times 4.3. Good. Enter. Okay. Now, this is obviously wrong. It's because I'm actually just adding them up. I could change my formula in net income to this minus this, or the reason you do something like this is in case there's multiple revenue items, multiple expense items. The other way to do it is in here, just add a negative at the very beginning. So equals minus everything. In fact, just try it. Yeah, it'll even do it that way. I can change my equal sign to a minus, but I don't like to do that because that confuses people. Oh. Okay. There you go. You see it? And then, of course, that leaves a net income that looks correct. Our taxes paid are wrong because I didn't bring over my whole sheet. I need to add down here some sort of a tax rate assumption. And let's say that our tax rate is 55%, which it might be for corporations, I don't know. Anybody know what the corporate tax rate is in Canada? It's high. Anyway, so this formula then is equal to my net income times my tax rate. And then my net cash position is, oops, wrong. What do I do with my taxes? Make it a negative, right? Does that look right? I probably could summarize that, round it off, but well, just leave it the way it is. And we're done. So you have 12